to it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The give on 4. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught behind the line. It's Young. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
By the receiver. Gain of 2. Good enough for a first down.
Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Right side, it's Barnes. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The play fake. Rush is on. On the run, fires downfield. That's reeled in. It's Young. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
There's some daylight. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Sells the run, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Ready to try the point after. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal.
That is the score. Oklahoma State 24, Kansas State 21. Number 16 set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Can't get him to the ground. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Johnson wants to throw it. In the backfield, it's Danzy. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Third and long coming up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
Coming up, 4th down.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team.
Formation to kick it away.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He's stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Barnes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hawkins. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Just feeds the running back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Throws it off the RPO. Breaks into the open. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hawkins. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Left side is Barnes, and that one did not work.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Coming out with it, it's White. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. On the run, it's Jackson. Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Keeping his eyes downfield. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Really good job by this defense. Way to be dialed in and understand. It's a pass, and they're trying to throw the football down the field, and that clock is ticking, but understanding what you're playing against. A guy that can absolutely fly. Nice job closing in on him and getting him on the ground.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw one first. He uncorks one deep. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with a big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
A huge point after this for the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Drops back on first down. Hauls it in. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Tries to do it himself. He's past the sticks. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Barnes. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Look out! And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
And how about the quarterback coming up big late in this ball game? You gotta have him. Nothing open, takes off, scrambles, does it himself, and makes the heads-up play to get out of bounds.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
Under pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. It's hard to think of a worse time for a penalty like that than at this stage of the game. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here
he's going for a big play downfield. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.